California, bienvenidos a California.
What's going on, guys? It's Jay from the Conservative Collectors, and in today's video, we're going to be charting SPY to see where it's headed for next week. So I would normally start on a weekly time frame for SPY, but again, the week does look bullish in my opinion as far as my overall trends go and my EMAs go. However, we still are extended, so to speak, from that 9 EMA at 358. If we do get more selling on SPY, I'm not too bearish yet. Because again, I am expecting 358 to eventually print for us to at least bounce off of and create a falling wedge on your much bigger time frames. Because again, this run up on SPY that we are seeing is nice, to the untrained eye, but to the trained eye, we want to see a nice healthy sell-off to this 9 EMA on the bigger time frames, just to give us that bigger range of support and for another push to the upside. So now looking at SPY here on a daily time frame, Friday was a weird day. Was a very, very weird day in my opinion. The market was moving pretty nicely, but then something happened and then just caused a crazy red candle tip here. Now, me personally, I don't trade solely on news. I like to stick with technical analysis 9 times out of 10. So I'm pretty sure that there was some news, to justify this the red close. However, I don't really trade based off news, again, because charts are purely technical in my opinion. So again, looking at the daily, there was some nice selling pressure as expected. It broke under the 9 EMA, but was able to get back above that 368 9 EMA there on SPY. So again, as long as it can stay above that 368 level on the daily, the trend should still be up and price should still head higher, pushing to try and hit that Fibonacci level up top on your daily, which is signaling 375. Again, we did get that nice bounce off that 364 Fibonacci level on a daily, and based off our Fibonacci rules, if price can hold above it and open up above it, it should test that next Fibonacci level up to the upside, and we have our dailies again signaling that 375 level. So if SPY can stay above that 368.58 level on a daily per se, we should get a push nicely to first 371.20, which is being the retracement of this red candle, and then get that nice thrust to 375. Again, looking on a smaller time frame, coming here on SPY, the smaller time frames do look a little bit ugly because remember, sellers did show up on Friday, but then buyers stepped back in right before the close out of nowhere. I think it was off buyback news, but again, sellers were present and was going to trigger the 4-hour into a sell signal if it stayed under this 367 55 EMA level. But buyers were able to step up and actually take it right back above that 369.87 Fibonacci level. However, sellers did show up and bring it right back under its 9 EMA just to hold it above its 369.44 EMA. So if I'm looking at this, closing out on a Friday and I'm waiting until Monday comes around, I should expect, since we are under this 9 EMA based off my technical rules, I don't expect price to open up green until SPY can break above its 369.87 level. Then I do expect, more pushes to the upside. If it stays under this 369 level, come pre-market on Monday, I do expect some selling off to occur. I can give multiple reasons for the sell-off reason. However, it needs to stay under this 369.87 because then what will happen is we will see a bigger bear flag here at play on the 4-hour. And again, that 4-hour does hold a bigger, stronger move. But again, if SPY can get above that 369.87 level, we could still see that short-term market reversal in play to, again, take us back to those all-time high levels. But it needs to get back above that 9 EMA. Now, the last time frame I will go on, which is the 1 hour, because again, I don't go on any smaller time frames as far as trading SPY. But again, the 1 hour does look very, very, very interesting to me. I could see a mini bull flag at play. You could call it that, but this could only be a bull flag so long as price can stay above that 21 EMA here, which is at 370.04. So again, it does have to get through 368, 369. It has to hold above 368 actually, and push through 369 in order to firmly break back above that 370 level and then make its push towards all-time highs. Now, we did get some stimulus news over the weekend. They did make an agreement as far as, a stimulus, but as far as, how the market took it, I don't think the market really took it that all too well. Now, again, this is just looking at the S&P sector. I haven't looked at, the Dow or anything like that, but again, it doesn't seem to me like the markets really accepted that stimulus, so to speak, because again, in my opinion, it was a half-ass stimulus. You're going to give a $900 billion stimulus. I think it was a $600 one-time check. I'm not too sure about that. But I mean, it's, in my opinion, it's half-assed. And it makes sense as to why the market tried to gap, but then instantly quickly sold off, as we can see here, coming in on futures. So again, futures is looking pretty, dry as far as, volume goes. I think they're waiting on another piece of news, but again, things are not getting interesting here as far as, a push to the upside for futures. We're seeing it just range under that 3704 to 3698 level. It's not bearish per se, but it can get bearish really quickly, really fast if it gets under that 3698 level. If ES gets under 3698, it's going to drop to 3684, which is its 55 EMA on the 4-hour. And if it can't get above that, we will see a short-term market reversal to the downside. Again, trying to hit that 366 SMA level, but we do have that overall 358 level for the week. They're signaling. So again, that 358 level is a healthy pullback level for us as far as price goes. But again, I know we don't want that to happen because that is a long ways down. So, I mean, what you would really want is a nice support build at that 365 to 369 level, which it's trying to do. And you want buyers to really step in, bring it above this 9 EMA here on your 4-hour, which is at 3704. And if you can get the S&P futures above 3704, your first target to the upside will be 3717, and it will try to make new highs. Again, with it signaling 3739. Which if we go to SPY should be somewhere around 374, 375, give or take. But again, this is my outlook for the week. You need futures or the S&P 500. You again need the S&P 500 to hold above 368.7. 3687, you need the S&P 500 to hold above that level. If it breaks under that level, the market can either do one of two things: go into a huge chop zone, because again, it'll stay range bound just above that 3652 21 EMA, or it can break that 21 EMA and start dumping to its 355 level, again, that 358 level that we have on SPY. It would be healthy if this 358, 355 level holds, but for your short-term push to the upside, you want futures above 3687, which will be SPY, I believe SPY 368. Yeah, you want SPY and futures above 368 personally in order to get that next push to the upside to try and hit that 375. If you break under 368, the first level that SPY will signal is 364. If it breaks under 364 and cannot hold above there, it's going to signal that 55 EMA or just above that 55 EMA, which is at 355. Again, I do have a weekly level at 358. So again, that sell-off that would occur if that 368 level doesn't hold would be justified as far as a healthy pullback. But again, if that 358 level doesn't hold, we are going to see some nasty short-term market reversals and things will not get pretty. So again, let's see what happens as far as what this stimulus news goes. But other than that, so long as you're above 368, you go long. If you get under 368, do not go long anymore. You better start looking to go short, in my opinion, as the market would start to make a short-term reversal to that downside, signaling 355. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe.